you're thinking about selling your home, the financial implications of that might be really scary. Today, I want to go over 3 tips with you so that you have a better idea of what you're looking at. I'm Katie Taylor with the Goodman Taylor team at Keller Williams Sonoran Living. So like anything, when you are receiving money, the government's going to want their piece of it. It's really important when we're thinking about selling that you talk to a tax attorney or your CPA or your accountant about what that might look like for your specific situation. A lot of times, if it's your primary residence and you've lived there for a certain amount of time, over a certain amount of years, it's going to be okay. If we're rolling it into another home for you, it's probably going to be okay. I still think it's really important that we're always prepared and that you talk to your tax person before you start receiving that lump sum of money. So one of the other things that sometimes comes as a surprise to sellers are net proceeds versus what we're selling the house for. So we have the amount that we're going to sell your house for, and then you have maybe any concessions or closing cost considerations that you're going to give to your buyer. Maybe there's a credit for repairs that you're going to give to the buyer. And then you're going to have any of your closing costs or your title fees. So it's really important that you understand what your net proceeds are going to look like as opposed to just the amount that we're selling your home for. We can definitely help you go through that. We can look at the amount that you're planning on selling. We can put some estimates in for property taxes and reimbursements and closing costs and give you an estimated idea of what you're going to be receiving for your net proceeds so that you can better plan what you're going to be doing with that. We'll also sit down with you and talk about your financial goals, whether that means taking those net proceeds and turning it into a down payment for your next home, or if it's going to be better to buy an investment property with that and maybe another property for you to live in, or if it's going to make more sense for you to turn this house that you're living in into a rental property and then purchasing a new primary residence. While you're renting this first one out, that way you're going to be starting to build wealth over time, and it could be the best thing for you in terms of hitting your long-term financial goals. If you'd like to sit down and talk about potentially selling your home and the financial impacts of that so that you know exactly what you're getting into, we would love to talk to you. 480-382-8093.